The situation in Venezuela has taken a dramatic and dangerous turn. A raid linked to Donald Trump has not only destabilized the country, but has also triggered wider geopolitical consequences. What began as a political operation is now creating chaos. Chaos that poses a serious risk, especially for China. This is not just about Venezuela. This is about oil, global influence, and the growing struggle between the United States and China. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 10 seconds. In early 2026, US-backed operation targeted Venezuela's leadership structure. Supporters of the move claim it was meant to restore order and counter corruption. Critics argue it was a direct intervention designed to reshape power in Latin America. The immediate result was instability. Government control weakened, armed groups gained confidence, and uncertainty spread across the country. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 10 seconds. After the raid, chaos followed quickly. Protests erupted in major cities. Armed civilian groups began patrolling neighborhoods. Fear replaced routine as people struggled to access food, fuel, and basic services. Journalists reported intimidation. Ordinary citizens were caught between political forces they could not control. This instability is the foundation of the crisis, and the reason global powers are now deeply concerned. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 15 seconds. Of the largest oil reserves in the world. For decades, oil has been both its strength and its weakness. Following the raid, discussions emerged about redirecting oil exports. If Venezuela's oil supply shifts away from existing partners, global energy markets could feel the shock. Oil is not just fuel. It is power. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 10 seconds. China has invested billions of dollars in Venezuela. These investments include oil for loans deals, infrastructure projects, and long-term energy agreements. For Beijing, Venezuela is not just a partner, it is a strategic asset. But instability puts those investments at risk. If chaos continues, China could lose access to energy supplies and struggle to recover its financial commitments. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 15 seconds. China's global strategy depends on predictability. Chaos threatens contracts, delays shipments, and weakens political alliances. A destabilized Venezuela could become unreliable or fall under stronger US influence. Either outcome is bad for Beijing. This is why the crisis is not distant for China. It is personal, strategic, and costly. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 10 seconds. This moment fits into a larger pattern. The United States and China are competing for influence across the global south. Venezuela has become another front in that struggle. The message is clear. Instability can be used as a tool of power, and the consequences may extend far beyond Latin America. Pause 3 seconds. B-roll 10 seconds. Trump's Venezuela raid has done more than disrupt one country. It has created chaos, and chaos always carries risk. For China, That risk threatens energy security, investments, and long-term strategy. For the world, it signals a new phase in the global power game. What happens next in Venezuela may shape global politics for years to come. Pause 5 seconds. Breaking news today from Venezuela. The country's interim leader, Delcy Rodriguez, has dismissed the general in charge of Nicolás Maduro's presidential honor guard just days after Maduro was removed from power and taken to the United States to face criminal charges. This move signals a dramatic shift in power that could reshape Venezuela's political and security landscape. Delcy Rodriguez, formerly vice president, was sworn in as interim president on January 5, 2026, following Caracas's extraordinary political upheaval. She is a longtime ally of Nicolás Maduro and a seasoned political figure within Venezuela's ruling party. Her appointment was backed by the Supreme Court and domestic institutions, aiming to maintain continuity of government. The Business Standard. General Javier Marcano Tabata, who led Maduro's presidential honor guard. This elite military unit is responsible for protecting the head of state and Venezuela's top government officials. Rodriguez issued a decree replacing him, a symbolic act that removes a key loyalist from a position of power and influence within the state security apparatus. Some sources say members of the Guard may have been among the casualties during the U.S. operation that ousted Maduro, adding tension to the reshuffle.